Well, just to underscore how crazy scared the Democrats are that they might actually lose this election, here's another effort that they're trying to do to steal this election. The Department of Homeland Security is actually rubber stamping citizenships prior to the election. They're waiving security checks to register as many new immigrant voters as they possibly can. Now, this Senate Republicans obtained an email showing a Texas immigration office demanding volunteers to work overtime in an effort to grant as many people citizenship as possible before the end of September. The July memo is from a branch chief at the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Houston office, and it said the goal was to approve as many citizenship applications as possible due to the election year. Now, Democrats and their pro-amnesty allies launched an effort earlier this year to help 1 million permanent residents become citizens and register to vote, but they fell almost 400,000 people short. So now they had an influx of nearly 600,000 new citizenship applications, but that completely overwhelmed the agency. So now they need these new volunteers to come in, work overtime, so they can process these applications, clear the backlog, so that they can get these people registered to vote. So they don't even care. They're waiving the security checks. They don't even know who they're bringing in. They don't even know, if they're going to even pass the citizenship test properly. They just got to get them in, get them ready to vote. Who cares if they even are going to have the values that we deem so important here to become an American citizen? This is what we're having to deal with this election cycle. It's absolutely crazy. Now, something big that just happened today, we've been telling you about this, the Saudi 9/11 bill that would allow families of the 9/11 victims to be able to sue Saudi Arabia thanks to the declassification of the 28 pages. Well, the White House vetoed that legislation today. And Obama, of course, came out and kept on saying that the courts are going to end up wading into terrorism issues that are best left to national security and foreign policy officials. He doesn't want to have to become the victim of any of these foreign countries coming after him for war crimes, for all of the drone retaliation and all of the innocent civilians being killed with his drone strikes. He said he's very good at killing people. And he also warned about potentially serious financial consequences for the United States. Of course, we know Saudi Arabia threatened to cut off all that funding. So here we are, once again, taking orders from Saudi Arabia. Owen Schroyer has more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barack Obama has just vetoed a bill that would allow United States citizens and the families of the victims of 9/11 to sue Saudi Arabia. Now, if you just want to make this as a plain Jane statement as possible, Barack Obama has just put the interest of Saudi Arabia over the interest of United States citizens. If that doesn't tell you who Barack Obama really is, I don't know what will. Folks, Donald Trump brought the 28 classified pages to light. Jeb Bush tried to act it like they didn't exist. The mainstream media tried to act like they didn't exist. You were called a conspiracy theorist if you brought them up. Donald Trump brought them to the forefront. And now families are using that momentum to try to seek some truth and justice from 9/11. So what do? They want to sue Saudi Arabia. And guess who's right there to block their path? Barack Obama. Once again, folks, Barack Obama is not for the United States. He's not for the United States citizen. And I think that this story illustrates how Barack Obama puts the interest of Saudi Arabia over the interest of his own citizens. This is despicable and disgraceful, but who would expect less from our current commander-in-chief?